two main concepts in this video. The first, the violent reaction of killing people in retaliation of the movie about the Prophet Muhammad is not Islam. The second concept, the insulting action of producing this video about Prophet Muhammad is not freedom of speech. The first concept, the violent incidents that very few Muslims did in reaction to the Prophet Muhammad's video is against Islam. The killings, the destruction of public property, all this is simply against Islam. Why do I say this? Well, it's quite simple. Let's look at how the Quran instructs the Muslims to act with those who insult God's message. Focus on the words in red, please. God says in the Quran, when you hear God's messages denied and ridiculed, do not sit with them until they enter into another conversation. So the instruction is quite simple here. Simply not to sit with them. That's it. It's as simple as this. It did not say kill them. It did not say attack them. It simply said don't sit with them. The Quran also says to Prophet Muhammad, you will certainly hear much abuse from the followers of previous books and from idol-worshipping people. But if you are patient and conscious of God, this is surely part of the steadiness of matters. So again, God instructs His Prophet, be patient and be steady. No violence, no orders to kill, simply patience. The people who reacted violently are a minority. It is estimated that there are not more than 10,000 people across the whole world. 10,000 people only out of 1.5 billion Muslims. This is 0.00007% of Muslims. Actually, almost all Muslims reacted peacefully. Some did songs about the Prophet. Others did peaceful YouTube videos. Others opened Facebook pages talking about the Prophet. Some distributed gifts to people in the streets. Some put flowers. Some simply sat home, upset, but just simply sat home and did nothing. All of this out of the love of Prophet Muhammad and in accordance with his manners and in accordance with international law. Now the second concept, freedom of speech. Some would say that it is part of freedom of speech to insult any person. It's freedom of speech to lie about any person. Question is it really freedom of speech to do these things? Yes, freedom of speech is a great human value. We all cherish it. Freedom comes with a responsibility. Let's take an example. Can I be in an airplane and scream, bomb, bomb? Then laugh and say, hey, I was just kidding. It's my freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. I was just kidding. No, sorry. That's called lying. That's called endangering people. That's called causing chaos. That's not freedom of speech. Another example. Can I walk on the street and call an African American man by the word nigger, then laugh and say, hey, I was just kidding. It's my freedom of speech. I can call him whatever I want. No, that's insulting. That's not freedom of speech. That's actually called hate speech. A speech of racial bigotry. A speech that divides nations. A speech that separates humanity and does not unite it. Let's remember, words that come out of our mouths have consequences. The making of this insulting movie by an American does not represent Americans, nor does it represent freedom of speech. Also, the violent reaction of a Muslim does not represent Muslims, nor does it represent Islam. So bottom line, freedom of speech and Islam are both great concepts. If they are used properly, they're supposed to make the world a better place. A better place. A place of respect and peace between nations. God bless.